Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be across this beautiful blue-green globe of ours. Welcome to Real News Live. I'm your host, Mike Barra, in Las Vegas, Nevada. Joined as I always am on a Tell the Truth Wednesday by the lovely lady with the lustrous hair, my co-host, Jennifer Falah. Dorian Jen, how are you on this wonderful Wednesday in Hayden, Idaho?
Oh, just cleaning up after a geriatric dog, but good.
Oh, yeah, I know. This is very sad.
She's fine. She just has trouble getting around.
Sorry, guys, we're late. I had to go to the doctor this morning. It was a first-time appointment with a great doctor. She's really smart. She was Dave's doctor, and it's just really great. She's really, really smart. But, you know, they're all trained, Jen, to just get you on pharmaceuticals. Let's try this drug. Let's try that drug. And, you know, I don't know. They want to put me on statin drugs, and I'm like, no, I don't think so. So
yeah, doctors are more brainwashed than anybody.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, it was that's why I was late, but we're here now and we have an hour. And Jen, I know you were kind of a little cloudy today. So when it comes to questions, let's keep it personal. I think it'll be easier for Jen to connect. We're going to give you whatever information we have on the RV situation right now. Jen, do you have things you want to do? Yeah, it's the best day. Thank you, Batman. Anything you want to share, anything you can share. The thing is, I want to keep everybody in mind. I woke up this morning and I was disappointed because I'm like, oh, shit, it didn't happen again overnight. But then I remembered exactly what Gabe said or Michael said on Monday, which is, remember, it's 1 to 3 days, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Well, this is still Wednesday, so it could still happen Wednesday into Thursday. What we're looking for, and if I recall, what we're looking for is some sort of public rate change on the Iraqi dinar, something that's significant, I hope. That's kind of what we were told to look for, and that's what we're looking for. But there's lots of other stuff happening out there. There's lots of other people, bond people and stuff that we're waiting to get indications from them. And I don't want to get, Jen, I don't want to get into it too much. We don't have everybody in here yet. Let's get, because of the new stupid system on my Restream software, it takes a while for people to realize that we're on the air. So
let's say hi to everybody then.
Let's say hi to everybody.
Because we're late.
Don's here, Victoria's here, Laura's here.
Oh, there was a clip out. I shared it on Philosophy if you want to go look at that. I thought was interesting. It's of Trump talking, and he's talking about he was in Flint. He said 24 hours I can fix the global money system, debt system. He says it twice, and this person posted about that, and then I listened to it. And he was talking about Mexico. And he was talking about tariffs and how he could fix everything in one day. And just so you know, Sarah, and then he quickly moved to something else. It's just the way he said that. He said, just so you know, Sarah. And I'm like, Miss Sarah, I caught that.
So you know, Sarah.
I mean, I caught that. You guys might want to go over to Philosophy on Telegram and watch that. Listen for that. I don't know if you can get over there and play the clip. I don't know who Sarah was, if it was somebody in the audience who asked the question, or if it was this chick here.
I'm not prepared to do that right now, no.
Oh, okay. No. Just so you know, Sarah, like right directly after that. And I'm like.
Just so you know, Sarah. Okay, Multi-Troy 63. Mike P on his show, I assume you mean Mike Penny, was saying the RV was cabal BS. Okay, this is the same fuckface who told you that John F. Kennedy Jr. was going to show up in Dealey Plaza on November 22nd, 2022. Oh, is it?
Yeah, you don't want to
listen. He's an idiot. Don't listen to him. Jeez.
At this point in time, we don't need that crap.
Yeah, even the mechanic.
We've had enough confirmation. Here's the deal. We got confirmations. We got movement flowing in behind the scenes and things that we cannot share because the good guys are not the only ones that are listening. Okay? We have movement. This is real. It's happening. I don't care what Mike P says. Clearly, he's not in the loop. Okay? If I'm getting it in the Gentel all this time, and I can freaking look in your body and tell you what's wrong with you, and I can talk to Jesus, and I can do all this stuff, and I can be like 90% right all with people personally. I get it first, and the people tell me, yes, that is correct because of this. It's real. It's happening. We don't have time for people like that.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit how disappointed that guy is with his life and what place he is in. He can sit over there and be that because we already know this is real and it's moving.
This is one of these guys. He has this huge audience, and I'm like, how does this retard have this huge audience? And we got like,
spicy.
Yeah, we don't. I don't get it. Okay.
Need a vacation or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we do. Okay, let me just get all my. We'll just give this a second while everybody's getting in here. And okay, we have so many sponsors now, Jen.
Okay, so Chris says it was deliberately said by Trump. I caught that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was Sarah Huckabee.
Yeah, Sanders. Yeah. Well, Sarah.
So that's interesting. Just the way that was said, and just if you listen to it, the way it was said, and then quickly move past it. That's what he's saying. That was a calm right there.
Yeah.
I'd put money on it.
All right. Okay, so anything we want to talk about in terms of news or information, I want to remind everybody we're in the window. We're in the window that was given to us on Monday to get some sort of like public notification of a new raid in Iraq, right? That's kind of what we're looking for on this.
That's what I thought this was about, because he started talking about Iraq's rate is published on screens that the public cannot see. I said, why not public yet? The plan is to make it public today through, yes, that's what we're waiting for, today through Wednesday. But then they had the possibility of the Forex going down, planned attack will fail. They may let the anticipated release pass. So I don't know if they were talking about Monday or Monday through Wednesday.
Yeah.
They may let that time pass to throw the enemy off. Then post when the enemy has lost interest or is no longer a threat in the dark of night when no one is looking. So don't lose hope. I mean, we're right there. And I'm sorry, I know you're tired. Well, just quit then and give somebody else your currency. We'll take it.
Yeah.
We'll take it if you're done.
If you want to quit.
Okay, I just need to shut up for a little while. I'm having a morning. Okay. Woke up with a headache, neck ache, left the window open. My neck's all out of, then the dog had issues in the house, and I'm just, okay. And something hormonal's going on. So I apologize in advance.
But yeah, I
apologize in advance.
All right. Other than that, we don't have a lot of RV information. So let's not have a bunch of RV questions. I know you guys are still going to ask them, but let's not do that.
Yeah, don't hit me with it. Am I going to get my house by such and such
Then am I going to buy the orange 283,000 McLaren I saw at the Wynn Hotel 2 weeks ago by the end of the year?
Not that one.
Okay. Yes. That was probably sold. Not that one.
Well, it's more like something red, and it looks more like a Ferrari.
That would be a Ferrari, right?
Yeah.
They're going to talk me out of the McLaren into the Ferrari. Okay. All right. Well, you know what I thought I would do is the plan is to have an everyday car and then have a sports car and just basically do a 1-year lease on change your sports car every year, Ferrari, McLaren, Lamborghini, just for driving around, just for looking good.
Sure. Why not? Let's do that.
And you want to make sure that you get, guys, if you do get a fancy sports car like that, what you want to do is you want to make sure you have the dash cam that records everything, because as you drive down the Las Vegas Strip, you'll get a lot of this as you're driving around. Just so you know, you'll get a lot of. Jen's not looking, but
I'm doing things.
You'll get a lot of this as you're driving, and you want to record that on your dash cam. So you want that.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, getting a lot of that.
All right, let's move on to questions. We got about 1,000 people in here today. Let's just do a question show like we used to do on Free Reading Friday. We'll just do questions. About 1,000 of you guys here. Really appreciate each and every one of you. keep in mind that you can always get these shows on MikeBarra.blogspot.com, which is where I archive, compile, aggregate all of the shows, all of the stuff that I'm doing, all of the interviews I've done. There's my interview yesterday with Sean Kenny, who was in the original Star Trek series. That was loads of fun. Go watch that one. Also on Rumble, my Calvine UFO photo video, and you can get links to my books and all kinds of cool stuff over on MikeBarra.blogspot.com. Also, please keep in mind that you want to link up to the Rumble channel. It is Real News Live with Mike and Jen. That is the channel. We have about 2,850 followers. We had over almost 5,000 followers on the account, but Rumble is weird. It makes you do a channel, so we're now doing a channel. So we want you, if you've been following us for a long time, make sure you're following the actual channel, Real News Live with Mike and Jen. And that gives you things like you can go down and hit the subscribe button down here, and you can subscribe for $5 a month, which is the best way to help the show. It's a little, helps you, helps us. You get your questions answered first over on the Rumble side of the house. So that's really a cool thing that we appreciate, and hopefully you guys appreciate. Okay, also, please do not forget to visit our absolutely wonderful sponsors, the CBD Gurus over at thecbdgurus.com. You go there for all kinds of cool products to help you get better, feel better, sleep better. Hit the wholesale tab, slide down to Mike B Wholesale, type in the discount code ALIEN, no uppercase, no S on the end of it, just alien. And you'll get this week's specials. And along with them, you'll get some Dong, you'll get some Bolivar, whatever Matt is throwing into the box. If you spend $50, you get 50,000 Dong. If you spend 150, you get 150,000 Dong. You can call them. You can go to the website. You can pick up these discounts over there under the discount code ALIEN. You got coffee. You got turkey tail mushroom stuff. You've got all kinds of cool pet treats. Lots and lots of cool stuff. Also, please hit MikeBarraPets.com for all kinds of mushroom-based natural products for your pets' health. Dogs, cats, horses, everybody involved gets into the picture, gets into the action here, all based on the Coriolis versicolor and the reishi mushrooms. Our friend Diana over there, Diana Musgrave, is a certified pet nutritionist. If you tell her what's going on with your dog or your cat, wow, is it showing that tab? It did. It's actually showing. I don't have to switch over. Anyway, Diana's a certified pet nutritionist. She can figure out what's the best product for your dog or your cat. All healthy, all holistic, all based on the various mushroom medicines. You got the Mush Puppies, the Mojos, Barkley's on those. Mush Puppies Plus, the super sauce for the dogs and the cats. Mush Ponies for the horses. And the Enforce Plus, the Enforce Clarity, the Enforce Restore, the Enforce Gummies for human beings. These really help you. Diana had a very serious disease that starts with a C, basically cured by taking the Enforce Coriolis versicolor. She will tell you all about how she did it. If you want to try it, you go ahead and try it. There's also coffee, chocolate, starter packs, everything you could possibly need over on MikeBarraPets.com. If you're going to buy some gold and silver, please head over to MilesFranklin.com, where our friend Andy Scheckman. Yesterday, some people were saying, I want to find Mike's interview with Andy Scheckman from yesterday. Well, that wasn't from yesterday. That was 2 or 3 months ago. But Andy's the owner. He's a trustworthy guy. Please just do us a favor. If you buy some gold, if you buy some silver, just mention in your communication, in your email, that you heard about the company from Mike Barra, and that'll get us, me and Jen, a little bit of a little grease on the side, I guess. That's the place to buy your precious metals if you're going to buy them. Don't buy Phil Silver. Don't get involved in that. Go to milesfranklin.com. If you're looking for a hardware wallet like this one, the Ledger Nano S, pick it up over at the ledgersite.com. Ledger Nano S, if you buy one, put all your crypto on it. Zester can help you figure out how to get it activated and how to get everything on there. I've got all my XRP and XLM and everything else on my hardware wallet. Link is in the description for that one. And one last thing, please also do not forget our wonderful friends over at the ACN family of companies. We have the impact health sharing. I know that's been interesting for a lot of people. Some people have been focused on that and signing up for that. It is a health sharing healthcare insurance replacement program that is far cheaper than any normal health insurance company. That's because they are a non-profit organization. You don't have to make money on it. It can save you about 66% usually on your bill. So you can go over there to this link. The link is in the description. I'm also going to put it in the chat. Go on over there, just say I've read it and I want to shop now, and you can slide on over into Impact Health Sharing and get a quote or request more info or whatever you might want to do to save yourself or your company and your employees a lot of money on your health insurance. And we will be offering other services through ACN at some point here in the near future. So Jen, why don't you tell us what's going on over at jenniferfalaw.com while I put the link to ACN into the chat.
Well, if you'd like to book a reading with me, or if you would like to get a healing, you can go to jenniferfalaw.com. Susan Gretz is also there. She does things that I do not do and is amazing at everything that she does. Marcy Howell is what you want to, is who you really want to go to right now, because we have stepped into paranormal season and everybody probably needs a house cleanse. Okay. So it's always a good thing to do. I cleanse my place all the time. I don't know, 3 times a week, something like that. Especially if you're an intuitive person, or you've got people who are working, coming in and out of the house, things. And if they might show signs of being a medium, things are going to follow them home. Okay. And we've got things walking in and out. We got openings in the veil, opening and closing. And so this is the time of year when you're going to start to hear bumps in the night and things going on. And maybe the energy is getting a little bit off. You might even want to sign up for the next month or 2 to get that done more than once. So you click down there where the angel was and you purchase with Marcy Howell for a house cleanse. You can do a personal cleanse too. You just purchase the one and then message her, email her there. Her email is right there in the description. It is also a very good time to get a mediumship reading. It's very easy to connect this time of year. So Susan Gretz is doing the mediumship readings for me. I will be putting something on sale soon. And I'll post it and tell my sales I post on Philosophy on Telegram. So that's another reason why you want to follow me there, because all those people over there are getting a discount. And so go to jenniferfalaw.com.
All right. And that, folks, is what is going on over at jenniferfalaw.com. Okay, Jen, let's get to some questions, shall we? See what everybody
Okay, so I just wanted to talk. I was putting some pieces together while you were doing the promos, and interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, when I get this information, they're talking to me.
Yeah.
What will I see? What will they see? What's... It was just by chance that I listened, because, I'm just so busy. I'm scrolling through and I'm like, oh, maybe I'll listen to what Trump said. This is how stuff happens with me. Now, I believe that was a recent interview, correct?
That was last night. Yeah. Last night, town hall. Yeah. In Michigan.
All right, here we go. Let me put this together for you. Rollout begins in the Gentile this week, Nasara Jasara. Then we had a voice heard around the world. Everybody listens to Trump. Okay? But we know that Trump will say things because he's so watched. He's so tapped into. I mean, he will say things in a public arena to send out a signal to other world leaders or those watching for that. Comms. Okay? So if we had the rollout begins in Sarah Jasara in the Gentile, and then Trump goes out for an interview last night, and I just happened to catch that one sentence. I tuned in to hear that, and I took, okay. That's too coincidental. Trump said, just so you know, Sarah, the way he said it, go and listen to it. It's on
Just so
Philosophy on
you know,
Telegram.
Sarah. Yeah, just so you know, Sarah.
So just so you know, Sarah. I'm like,
Did he say Nasara?
was that a signal?
Sure it
Was that a
was.
signal
Sure.
to those waiting for his signal to do something?
Yep.
Starting to think so. So we are at, everyone's on high alert. We got all kinds of information coming about money's movement. That money put here so that it will do this, and money given there so that we can do that. Okay, that's all I can say. But we've got a lot of movement right now. And then we have that happen, and it just happened to after all this time, the rollout begins from Nasara to Sara, and there's a voice heard around the world, and then I just tune in and I hear him say that one thing. Interesting. And I'm not like that. I don't try to make something that's not.
Yeah.
You know, I think we got a whole bunch of movement coming. I really do. And if that's going to happen, then we've got the political transition coming. We're coming up on that. And in the Gentel, we had documents found. Biden lost. And if that's concerning the election, and Trump's out there saying I can fix this in 24 hours, and he said, just so you know, Sarah, I mean, we're there. And so we got to get the RV done. Now, as far as a public rate, I'm thinking, okay, we heard that I said the rate's coming out, it's been agreed upon, and it's going to be published in previous Gentel. Then we get the Iraq rate is published and on screens that the public cannot see. Why not public yet? We've got problems with making it public because of attacks. Okay. Plan is today through Wednesday, but they may let that pass. So we don't need it to be public. Okay. We could still get notifications. We got to get this part of it done. We're 75% through this RV process. We just have to do tier 4B, and then we move to the public, or the street
And
country
that's when,
revalue.
Yeah.
And we may not see it. We may not see a public rate or have a big public announcement. And we were assuming that, well, voice heard around the world, we must have a public announcement about the rate. But if we don't have to do it that way, and that's going to cause a lot of problems, we could get this part done behind the scenes, as long as all the money's in place. And we've got Treasury employees around the world that can focus on 4B. Then we have the political transition, or one or the other, and then they do. Because as soon as Iraq puts out the rate, then we're going to look at all the BRICS countries. Then they're going to say, oh, okay, we're going to do it too. And that's going to cause a lot of chaos and commotion. We're going to have and that's kind of where I'm at. I kind of stopped there. So I don't really know what comes first, if it's the political transition, but I think that's lining up. And we got to get that done too. Mm-hmm. So everyone's on high alert. We're all waiting for news of some kind. So it's
I vote for we get our appointments and go to our, appointments, and then they bring the whole.
Well, I've always said that it makes more sense that is done behind the scene, because everything else has been done behind the scenes. Why would you have some EBS and all this chaos all of a sudden? Because that's what will happen. Mm-hmm. When they do the political transition, we're going to have all this chaos all of a sudden. If they put out public rates, you're probably going to have all this upheaval all of a sudden. Okay? We got to get this done first. We got to get this done behind the scenes. So I don't know if we're really going to see that public announcement on the rate. I'm not sure. But it's just awfully coincidental that I'm not the kind of person to, you see all these posts, well, maybe it's this, calendar and that calendar, and they try to really make it what they want it to be. Well, oh, God. I just looked at my computer, which I have ignored since the moment I purchased it. Mm-hmm. While I'm talking about this, Intel Core i7, but I can't see anywhere, so it says Intel Core 17. We're moving in to what we've been told. This is how I get my signs, okay? It makes sense to me. Never actually looked at that sticker ever. I'm oblivious to stuff like that. What kind of processing system? I don't know. I bought the thing. It works. Okay. This is happening. This is happening.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I personally would totally go for a public rate, but it doesn't make sense to me that would go first.
No, it doesn't. Because anything like that's going to cause big problems, and the minions and everybody who's fighting it, who are waiting, are going to get sent out. You're going to have military. There's going to be curfews. There's going to be all these problems. Okay. So how do you even know that your exchange center employees are going to be able to make it to work?
Well,
how do you know if you're going to be able to make it there?
Everybody, Tony, Bruce, Mark are saying those people are at the ready right now. So
and now a public exchange in country is going to be people with a little bit. All right. Oh, I have got a few bills. I'm going to go see if this is worth something. In RV, that's a security issue. If they post a rate, they're going to be, thieves, bad guys. They're going to be watching people. That's going to be hard to have this whole event that they've planned so long be a secure thing.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not.
All right. Let's do some questions.
Okay.
Sorry. You done? Ready? Yep. Let's do some questions. All right. Let's run on here. Okay. Well, first of all, I see Super Dave is still around. Where is he? Yeah, there he is. Super Dave, still in Thailand. Another $100 Rumble rant. Thank you, Dave. You're just too good a guy. Dave here. Regarding that encounter in Thailand, was it a real yogi, a street charlatan, or a little of both? Either way, I felt the encounter was a sign and authentic. This is the guy who told him he's going to have a lot of money by October.
Doesn't matter. Your angels, your guides, they'll influence people more. It could have been a total charlatan. He could be saying this to everybody. It doesn't matter. It just remembers the moment that they walked up to you and they said that thing and it meant something to you. That's a sign on your path, your written path. This is coming.
There you go. There you go. Hope you're enjoying your Thailand vacation. Hope you have some pictures to share with all of us. Mermaid in America is now a monthly supporter. Yay. Thank you, Mermaid. Don't forget, when you ask a question, let's give us your real name. Mary Ferrante with a $10 Rumble rant. Mary Ferrante here. The congressional calendar is blank for October. This is different from past years. Will this help my January 6th friend, Cindy Young, who is to be sentenced in D.C. on 10/31 for 4 misdemeanors? So she wants
on Halloween.
Yeah. Will Cindy Young, not have to be sentenced for these bullshit persecutions?
She will not.
Good. And I hope the people that were going to sentence her hang. Frederica's back again, a $5 Rumble rant. Thank you, Frederica. Hi, Jen. It's Frederica. Hi. Navia's high school want to do a physical and emotional assessment. Should I let them? No. Of your daughter? What will they say about her? She has a social worker involved because of me being disabled.
What? Well, as a helicopter mom, I don't want to tell you what I'd say.
Well, okay, but I guess we should ask the angels, is Navia going to be safe and okay with this?
They want to do that at school.
Yeah.
They don't have any right to do that.
No.
Absolutely not.
No. Jen says no, Frederica. And I wouldn't.
I'm going
to tell you, there's a reason I don't ever work for Gaia, right? There's a couple videos with me on Gaia that got filmed for Gaia, but there was a guy there, and every time a young girl would come in and wanted to work for the company, and these are just young girls that are into spirituality and crystals and all that, and they want to, they want to be part of something bigger than themselves. I want to go work for the channel, and they had this creepy psychologist doctor there who had to analyze their auras before they could work for the company. Guess how he made them do it? Made them take all their clothes off and dance around in front of him. 18, 19, 20, 25-year-old girls. Okay? And Gaia, the people that own the company, knew that shit was going on.
That's totally illegal.
The same kind of crap. Sorry, it just gets under my skin because I believe this is the same kind of crap.
Yeah, that had the same thing happen to me when I was going to be on 1-2 radio with Mark Hewson. He was with Hay House for a while, and what he did, like he ran my chart, my astrological chart.
Right.
He said, "No, she can't be on here. She's going to be our competition someday." Well, it's kind of right, but like, you know, and I was like, "What?" I just thought that was so unprofessional. It's like, no.
Yeah. Well, all I'm saying is no.
First
Frederica.
of all, I'm going to make you a whole bunch of money.
When a school starts talking about physically examining your daughter, say no. Fuck
and
no.
what?
Yeah.
No.
Who's going to do the examination?
Yeah,
what are they going to do? You know,
right,
is it Janet Reno? Is it some Janet Reno lookalike that's going to examine her? I mean, come on. All right, Nikki.
All right, so clearly the energies today are quite intense, or
Yes.
it's just me influence everybody around me, like I talked
Well,
about.
It was a full moon last night.
Just down a step. Then you hit me with a kid question like that.
It was a full moon last night. That's why the energy is like this. Full moon and an eclipse on top of it, so the alignment's just got everybody going.
You hit me with a kid question, that's going to set me off.
Yeah. All right, Nikki. $5 Rumble Rant. We got to get through some of these questions. Nikki wants to know about her friend. Will Emily F., my friend, end up with McKay? And what kind of work does she need to be in? What will make her the happiest? So Nikki's asking about her friend Emily, if she'll end up with somebody named McKay.
We're just going to do that question because throwing all this in, that's a full reading to look into her life and everything. And she's not asking. So we're going to get limited information on that because of the angels. McKay.
Yeah.
No, it's kind of a fantasy. It's kind of a dream. He's either occupied with someone else or not that interested.
Okay. Rippy Miranda, I assume your name is Miranda. $10 Rumble Rant. Thank you, Miranda. Can I get any insight on when I will meet my soulmate or what I should be working on to prepare me for this relationship? Miranda.
I keep trying to get him to give me a specific time. He says we don't want to be too specific on something like that. And I'm like, okay, so it's after New Year's.
Okay. Susan H333 is now a monthly supporter. Let's go to her question real quick. She just signed up. She wants to know, will I find a soulmate soon? Susan H3333. Will she find a soulmate soon?
Oh, your soulmate's not incarnated, but don't get me started on that. But something very similar that will feel like that. 4 months.
Cool. 4 months. There you go. Okay, Joe, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber says, Joe, Jen, you mentioned that I need knee replacements. Do you see that I will use a med bed to take care of it? Does he get the surgery or the med bed?
It's just Joe?
Yeah, Joe.
Is that the Joe we know?
Hey, the Joe. I don't know if this is the Joe we know.
You'd have something done either surgically or beforehand, and then you get into a med bed.
Okay. So
it's kind of both, but you don't get the whole deal.
You got to live your life like the RV's not coming. You got to live your life like the med beds are not coming.
And that makes sense. The whole knee thing.
Yeah.
They're going to push you to the back of the line.
Jen, I may be kind of cranky next week because I'm going to try to quit Dr. Pepper on Monday, starting Monday. I'm going to try.
Awesome.
So just so you know. Okay.
I might have the flu next week. I'm just letting you know.
Amy R, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber. Little Amy R. Jen, do you see my son Ty being able to get a car soon? Will Ty be able to get a car soon?
Yeah, and I'm actually feeling pretty proud of him because I think he does something to get the money himself.
Good for him. Dash Lady, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber. Deb M here. My husband does not believe in the RV. He thinks it's a scam. How will he react when he sees my bank account? I don't know. Hopefully he sees it after the divorce. I don't know. How will Deb's husband react when he sees that Deb was right about the RV?
It's really just gonna like fall down to his knees and just beg your forgiveness. Basically, he's gonna be so happy with that guy. Yeah, he'll be fine.
Okay, Montana Treasures, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber says, hi, Jen. My daughter Mary and family are traveling to LA this weekend. Do you see any safety issues about the travel or the game they are attending? Mary, the daughter Mary, will they be safe in LA?
The only thing I'm seeing at that game is that you're going to want to have like a, what do they call them? Crossbody bag. Keep it in the front.
Fanny pack. Keep it
something
in the front.
that's I've seen quite often lately is something's going on is with people unsuspecting or like at Disneyland or whatever. We got a lot of pickpockets. We got a lot of desperate people.
Yeah.
So keep your belongings right here.
I keep my wallet in my front pocket with my hand over it. That's how I do it. Okay, Krodek, a $5 a month subscriber, Little Red Castle says, hi, Mike. Jen, it's Carolyn. I'm a car salesman and sales have been terrible. I have a wedding to pay for. Am I going to be financially okay? It's my daughter getting married. So Carolyn wants to know if she's going to have enough money to pay for her daughter's wedding.
In cash.
Okay.
Chris Iverson just said the Fed lowered the prime rate.
Yeah, 50%.
By 50 basis points. Lame
yeah.
attempt to, yeah.
Yeah. But it's not. How's that going to influence the election? People aren't going to go, oh, things are going great because the Fed lowered interest rates 2 months before the election. Come on. They're not. They're just not. All right. Elizabeth Reed, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber says, can you tell me my main guide and angels names, please? This is Elizabeth Reed.
Guide is a woman. It sounds something like Leslie, something like that. So let's go with Leslie. The angel is male. Rupert. I mean, I'm trying to get it. It's a Rupert? I mean, it sounds like that.
Okay, his name may be Rupert. That's
sorry with the names. Yeah. That's what just go with that.
Okay. Hi, Mike and Jen. Kathy Lee here, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber. Kathy Lee wants to know, Jen, you said on Monday my friend Ben is delayed coming back to Texas. Can you please tell me what month he will make it? What month will Ben make it back to Texas to hang out with Kathy Lee?
I'm not getting it. Did he make a decision not to come?
Don't know.
Sorry
Kim Coatney, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber says, Kim says, if possible, Jen, could you ask Gabriel, not Gabrielle, Gabriel, to connect to the new bunny my daughter Madison is getting this weekend and ask what it would like to be called? Madison's new bunny. Does Madison's new bunny have a preference on the name?
No. They have no concept of that. It's so from the bunny's point of view, it's just that person says this, and I know they're referring to me. So that there's really no preference. No.
Okay. All right. Jennifer Forward, Little Red Castle, $5 month subscriber, just says, I want to thank you and appreciate all you do for us. We appreciate you, Jennifer. Okay. Freedom Liberty Lover Melanie, $5 a month subscriber, Little Red Castle, says, my divorce has cost over $13,000 so far, so I'm spending my mortgage money to make ends meet. Does Jesus see financial and emotional relief soon? Wow, it's quite a bit.
That's is translation. When is the RV happening? But yes. Yes.
Good. Keep in mind, Melanie, do you know the reason why divorce is so expensive? Because it's worth it. So
the single guy is always looking for a chick. All right.
Lisa, yeah. Happily doesn't have one nagging him. Lisa, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber. Lisa with an LEES says, hi, Mike and Jen. You said last week that 5G towers were on around my son's school. I got Mark Steele, a weapons expert, to check with monitors. They were 25 times over the legal limit of what they're putting out. So she wants to know if there's any message for what she should do about the 5G towers around her son's school. Should she complain about it? File something? Try to get them to act? Shield them better? What?
The only thing you could really do is submit that information to like the school district. But I don't think they have any money to do anything about that or fight that whoever's owns the land and has the cell towers around. But you can make them aware of it. I mean, I really don't. And you could educate them on and how, schools are always trying to keep the kids calm. Okay. And the only thing that I really see this doing is kind of a nervous, anxious, like feeling. So if they've got a lot of problems with kids acting up in that school, then they need to take a look at that.
Yeah. Okay. Catalina, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber says, Jen, this is Catalina. Jen, do you think the antibiotics working on my bad middle ear infection are working, or do I need a specialist?
What's the name again?
Catalina.
Oh, okay. It's working. I hope they gave you a longer dose. It's quite the infection. So if you feel like you still have symptoms when you're done, I'd go back.
And get some more.
Get a little bit more.
Brenda, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber says, my donkey Goliath, that's a great name for a donkey.
Yeah.
Has been a little off in his back end. Is he experiencing pain or issues in his spine or hips? Thanks for all you do.
I think it's temporary. I think there was an incident. I don't know if he stepped down in a hole or just kind of injured himself. I mean, there's a little bit of arthritis in that back hip on the one side, but I feel like he just hurt himself and he's getting over it.
Just go rub his little hip. He'll
Donkeys are so cute.
They are adorable. They're so sweet. Strubs 1207. I don't think Jen's gonna get the reference on this one. I need your real name. So see if you can rephrase the question and at the bottom and use your real name. Lisa Meese, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber says, will my son Chase and his girlfriend Ruby get married? And if so, when will that happen? Will Chase and Ruby get married? Lisa Meese wants to know.
Yes, but not for a while.
Carissa, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber says, lately my kids keep telling me they don't want me to ever leave or die, especially my oldest. Why do they keep saying this? Sounds like Carissa's a little worried.
They watched something.
Oh, something scared them.
Yeah, something on TV. They watched something.
Joanne Patton, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber says, in Tahoe for another few weeks, do you see us going to Reno next week and me having some luck and being safe and having a good time? So Joanne wants to know if her trip to Reno next week is going to happen and if it's going to be fun.
Yeah, you win like $1,000, $1,049 or something like that.
Wish I could get luck like that. Lucy, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber says, hey, Jen, my daughter, Jackie, Jakki, has been out of work for a couple months and she's worried about paying next month's mortgage and bills. Do you see her getting a job or any financial help soon?
She's able to make the bills. Yeah.
Okay. Ron Davidoff, whatever your name is. 9/18 is a great day, says Ron. Hi, Ron. We love you, man. You're the best. Nadine Korn, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber. Hi, Jen. We are making our long trip to Pennsylvania tomorrow morning before going to Florida. Okay. Will it be a good trip? Nadine Korn. Will she have a good trip?
Where are they going? Where are they going again?
They're going to, I think it was Pennsylvania. Let me go back. Florida. Oh, we're making our long trip to Pennsylvania tomorrow before going to Florida.
Okay, you might have to come back early as of this moment in time. But yes, other than that, I don't see any danger or anything.
All right, Deborah, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber says, I had a total right knee replacement surgery last week. I'm still in extreme pain. What can take the pain level down? Is there a blood clot? I've heard knee replacements are one of the most painful things you could possibly have.
I can't tell you to do anything. I can't tell you to take anything. I can't tell you what to take for pain or anything like that. So that's something you're going to have to discuss with your doctor. But I do know somebody, an older gentleman that was a host on my radio station. He had a knee replacement, and that's when they gave him magnesium oil to rub in there to help with the healing. But he said it really helped a lot. And then you could, if it was me, I'd throw in a couple drops of lemongrass essential oil and put that on there. That takes pain away, and it's pretty strong, pretty effective for at least 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah. Jen, that reminds me, I had a doctor's visit this morning. I got a brand new doctor. She's really bright and very fun to talk to, but she wants to put me on 2 new medications. Will they work for me, and should I take them or should I blow them off?
I don't know if we're going to be able to gauge if they're going to work for you. I mean, I don't see any major reactions, but one of them might not agree with you so well. I mean, you might have some symptoms from that one of those.
Okay. I'm the host. I get to ask questions without waiting in line. So that's good. Okay. Well, I'll give them a try. Christina Thompson with a K, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber says, what untapped into gifts do you see that I have?
Name again?
Christina, Kristina.
Clear cognizance. So clear knowing. Really good. We've got some visual going on. That is really held back by fear. You're receiving information in your dreams. So I'd say empath, clear knowing. It's a really strong intuition at this point in time. You could develop that and open these other things up, but the visual and the audio, clear audience is kind of blocked from fear and programming. Excuse me.
Yeah, just say no to statins. She was really trying to talk me into statins today.
Make you impotent.
Okay, Mercedes Sarah, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber says, do you see when my son Mason will quit being shy and get more social at school with the kids he wants to get in with? When Mason is going to get more sociable?
He does. Soon. Maybe, I don't know if it's this year or next year, but you really see a difference.
Love Trump. He says, hi, I'm Mike. I still can't comment or read comments in your Telegram chat. Can you fix that for me? I thought I did fix that yesterday, and I don't know what else I can do, but I will try. Send me your username on Telegram, and I will look for it. Send it to me like on Facebook messaging or something. Shane, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber. No, there's no name. Lane? Jen, do you see a new home for me and Stacy in the near future? That's, I don't know. Sorry. Michelle, Little Red Castle.
That one I'm doing. I know who that is.
Okay.
Property, Wally. You're going to get property.
Cool.
Yeah, have like 2 big sheds on it. So yay!
Cool. Michelle, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber says, Jen, I just want to know, is my van going to hold up or leave me without? I'm not asking how long. I'm just worried it broke down last year and I was stranded for a year. Ugh. Is Michelle's van going to hold up for her?
We're good right now.
We're good right now. Okay. Letitia, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber says, will I still be going to Las Vegas on Monday? Letitia.
Yep.
Okay. Rosemary, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber says, we're 10 days out from the wedding. Do you still see things going well?
With the wedding? Yeah.
Yeah.
TJ, paying for the wedding, that's a little bit close. You guys and your deadlines, you know, is it going to happen by this date? And that's I don't freaking know.
TJ Walty, yay, Little Red Castle, or sorry, $10 Rumble Rant. Thank you, TJ Walty, or Walty, I don't know. Do you see us moving out of our city before January of 2025? TJ, see if you can hook onto it with that.
Yes.
Good. Susan, will I find a soulmate soon? Brand new subscriber. Susan wants to know if she will find a soulmate soon.
I'm looking at about a year and a half. We need to get over to, I've got 6 minutes until I have to, someone's going to call me.
I know. But we have.
But you can't do this. I know, and someone calls me and I miss the call because I'm not at my headphones. So I don't even have 6 minutes. So we got to get over there. Sorry, I'm being a bitch today. What's wrong with me? I'm sorry. I apologize in advance.
I
blame menopause. Right. I do.
All right. Let's go to questions on YouTube. Weaselbait. Jen, I was contemplating a healing session with you. I got the results for my CAT scan. No more head and neck cancer. Praise Jesus. I don't know who this is. Good for you. That's
so freaking divine. That's got divine all over it. Yes, praise Jesus.
Okay, Lori Yoder. Do the angels still see Grassley in the plan? I just feel awful if Kay is installed. How do we get her out? Good question. There we go.
Well, we kind of went over a possibility of that early in the show, but yeah, Grassley's got a major role. I can't let it go. It's there.
Janet would like to know, am I going to have to sell my car?
You don't have to sell your car. Like, I have to sell the car to make the bills, that kind of thing. No.
Okay. All right. Let's go down here. Dave Cook. Hello, will the planet tilt and cause 1,000-foot waves and destruction? No.
No.
No. You guys are awesome. James Foster says, just wondering if I will still go through with the plans for a knee replacement this winter. Jess, is that you that asked the question about the knee replacement on the other side?
Pretty sure we did.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
I see Hecklefisch's hat. Yes, he's wearing a Seahawks hat. Multi-Troy 63. Again, it really helps if we have your name. Wants to know if he's going to meet his future wife soon. Hey, you guys are always so focused on soulmates. Just go get a wife. What's wrong?
Yeah, why love anybody? Why have any emotion? Just go get some kind of tool that you can use for your wife, right? Sorry, I'm sorry again.
If you're going
to
marry her, you probably have some feelings for her. Jeez.
I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. Yes, you're going to meet her on a trip.
It's the eclipse affecting your emotional and mental state.
Oh, I'm losing weight too when that happens. Like, and you're going through the phase of life, that I'm going through. It releases estrogen, so it's almost like you got PMS all day. So that's fun.
So glad you're in Idaho and I'm in Nevada. Libby would like to know. Libby and John would like to know. Do you see
Last
my
one.
husband and I doing better financially soon? Libby and John, will they be doing better financially soon?
Libby and John. Libby and John. Libby and John are going to have a whole bunch of fun soon. And you're going to be doing really well soon. I see all kinds of happy. Yay.
All
right. No. I've got 2 minutes to get to the headphones. Somebody's going to call.
All right. Last question. Okay. Well, I'm not going to. It's actually not a question. So, all right. That's it, guys. Thank you for being here. Love you and appreciate each and every one of you. Sorry we couldn't get to all of you, but you can always reach Jen over on the Telegram channel. There's also the free readings channel on Telegram, right? With Susan and you.
Yes, and I started that up because someday, but Susan and Marcy have been in there, so you can find them in there. They've been taking care of that. I just have not had the time.
Yeah.
To do that, I'm doing my free readings here.
Super busy with readings. So that's Jen and I will be back on Monday. I'm probably doing Whiskey and Wisdom tonight. I know Mark is feeling better than he was last week. You can find Jen over on jenniferfallah.com, on YouTube, Jennifer Fallah Doreen, Philosophy on Telegram, and Philosophy Chat on Telegram. You can find me at mikebarra.blogspot.com, Rumble, the Real News Live channel, Telegram. Mike Barra Chat on Telegram is a great place to hang out. If something happens, I imagine Jen and I are going to be back at some point Thursday or Friday. So